Hello there YouTube, I am Galadite74, and in today's video I will be showing you guys the final week 8 of BBL. This is a very exciting battle. We are taking on Matt O'Shea, coach of the Montreal Milotics. If you guys don't know him, you're lying, I know you do. His channel link will be in the description below. I do want to talk about a few different things in this intro before we get into the team builder. So this introduction might be a little bit longer. So let's start off with what I want to talk about. Playoff implications. We are not memeing in this game. That is because Matt is currently fighting for a playoff spot still. We have clinched up first place for the regular season. I'm not going to spoil other week 8 games, but I will just let you know that we are finishing first in the BBL, which is very awesome stuff. Only second time I've ever done that, which is really cool. And I'm happy about it. For Matt though, his seeding can be moved around all over the place depending on this game, and if we beat him real bad, we actually can kick him out of playoffs. So that's why we're not full out memeing. And there also is a chance that we do face him next week in playoffs anyway, so I don't want to bring my best build. Speaking of which, that's the advantage we have in this game. I don't have to bring my best build, while I feel like Matt does have to bring his best build in order to potentially make playoffs, beat my team, and that's because my matchup is pretty good, as I can explain in a second or two. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, Matt himself, our opponent. Matt, actually, I've been watching for quite a bit now, like 2.5 years roughly, and his Discord server was one of the first I joined in terms of like community servers, and I partook in his OSHEAN League, which is on my YouTube channel, about a while ago, and that was about my 4th or 5th league roughly, and that was the first time we ever made finals in a draft league. We did lose to Austrian George because he is just god tier at this game, but I felt like I had a very fun season. The community was so awesome there, and everything was just positive. So big shout outs to him for running such a good community and good Discord he's got going on. I'm sure if you guys want to join it, it will be linked in his channel description. I'll throw it in mine if I remember, though I'll probably forget. He's doing big things in draft right now, so please go check him out. I've been wanting to face him for quite a long time now, so I'm very excited for this. But that's going to kind of wrap it up for this intro portion. I can start talking about the team now, as I always do. I'm going to list off his team now. Rayquaza, Mew, Aegislash, Weavile, Nidoqueen, Arcanine, Vaporeon, Vikavolt, Whimsicott, Aurorus, and Regigigas. Now I mentioned our matchup's pretty good here, I won't lie. It's not as good as mine was versus Liv, but it's still pretty decent. Threats on his team though, Rayquaza, it's the Uber, it's always going to be big scary. Good things for me is that this thing cannot just set up and win. I have a lot of ways to prevent that. Bad things, it can just kind of break through a mon if it's like choice banded. I don't have many good answers to that. Mew could be annoying, however, he's been running utility Mew like every week, so it does make it a little bit easier to kind of predict what he's going to be bringing. Other things that are scary, Arcanine, Vaporeon, defensive core. While my team as a whole isn't too weak to that, this particular build that I have is, so if he does decide to go that route with his defense, that could be a bit of an issue. Finally, Vikavolt. Vikavolt is really hard for my team to kind of deal with late game, depending on how he wants to use the mon. However, I do want to use this as a transition to tell you guys that I can take care of Vikavolt depending on how he plays it. I know he likes to lead with it, and the game plan I have this week is to kind of break with my Tapu KOKO set I have early. It's a pretty fun set, and whatever I don't get done with KOKO, Reboot, and my Seismitoad can take care of. I have good defensive mons in Mandibuzz and Weezing this week as well. And then Lunala is just sitting there as well. I didn't make Lunala the win con just because I feel like he's going to prep heavy for it. But that's going to wrap it up from looking at his team. I just mentioned the 6 mons I brought. Reboot, Mandibuzz, Weezing, Tapu KOKO, Seismitoad, and Lunala. So hopefully this team will get it done. The only way I think I face Matt is if I 3-0 him. That is the only way I think I face him. So the chances are very low to begin with. Our sets though, you see here, Reboot is first. Choice Scarf set with a little bit of bulk into it. I wanted to bring Reboot. Its matchup wasn't that bad here. It had a similar role as Melmetal did, but the speed on Reboot was so much more helpful than Melmetal, obviously. I did have Eviolite originally, but Weavile was sort of an issue for my team, so I changed it to Choice Scarf. You turning around the team is basically what I'm going to be doing, especially if the Arcanine and Vaporeon come. No point in Flare Blitzing them. U-turn, it's just going to be a late game cleaner if I can weaken things. Second is Mana Buzz, a pretty standard set. It's got mixed defenses for certain things. I always have this debate of Foul Play or Knockoff. I went Foul Play again just because I don't have Toxic, and I didn't want Rayquaza setting up on Mana Buzz. I don't think he would attempt that, but if I didn't have Foul Play, he could in theory do that. And U-turn just to pivot as well. It depends on what he brings is how I play this Mana Buzz, regarding if I use it more as a wall or more as a pivot. If Vikavolt comes, I'm going to have to play more pivoty. If it doesn't, and like Vaporeon doesn't come, I could play a little bit more Wally. So that's a weird way to describe it, but that's Mana Buzz. Next is Weezing, max HP, max defense. This is our Weavile answer. Very big, scary mon, but as long as Weezing's around, Weavile shouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. This also does take on physical Rayquaza. I know he has brought mixed before and even brought special once, I think. So I had to be careful about that. Weezing doesn't beat that. But otherwise, it was just really decent against my opponent's team. The Rocky Helmet's really nice, so Arcanine can't chip me down with Flare Blitz without, punishment, right? And then Aegislash I have the fire moves for. Fourth is Tapu Koko. We're going to get into some of the fun mons now. This is a EV spread. I'll explain it. It's Calm Mind, 3 attacks. It's nicknamed World Star because that's what Matt nicknames his, and I know he likes Tapu Koko a lot. This is meant to lead. If I see Vikavolt, I lead Koko, I click Calm Mind, and hoping he doesn't Volt Switch, I can Calm Mind again, and then sort of just win the game, to be honest. If he switches out into Nidoqueen while I Calm Mind, I'm going to Calm Mind again, and the reason is, if he is not physical, a +2/+2 Koko has a 6% chance to die to a Sludge Wave. And then I have my Papa Berry here. I can get back up to about 40-ish%. I guaranteed kill a max HP Nidoqueen with stored power at +2/+2. And then that takes me out of range of any Weavile or Rayquaza priority that isn't banded, I think. I think Life Orb Rayquaza might be able to still pick me off, but he hasn't been running banded Weavile. He ran banded Rayquaza once, but I don't think it's really good against my team. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. So then Tapu Koko can just claim more kills. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But hopefully we can get it to work early game and just dent a hole in his team. Another fun set here is the Seismitoad. This is offensive Toad with a little bit of HP. This speed creeps the no speed Arcanine, so if it's like full bulk, I can actually outspeed it. Rocks were still nice for the utility because he doesn't have the greatest removal. I already said Mew's kind of forced into a utility role, and if it doesn't have Defog, then that just helps me out. Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Power Whip for coverage. Power Whip to beat Vaporeon, Ice Punch to touch the Rayquaza, and Earthquake for general stab. I didn't need Water Move because Water Move doesn't do anything that Earthquake wouldn't, besides maybe hit Vikavolt, which is a really good answer to this Toad set, but I don't think he's going to know that. So yeah, I'm looking very forward to using this Toad set. I didn't really expect to be running offensive this week, but here we are. We have a 204 Adamant Toad in our game that is not Swift Swim, so fun stuff. Finally, we have our Lunala. This is our kind of like Spadef wall, quote unquote. We have 3 beam moves and Roost, which is pretty cool. This is just to switch into his special attackers like Vikavolt and the Vaporeon. Even the Nidoqueen is a soft answer to as well. Aurorus if it comes, just stuff like that. I didn't really know what else to put in this move slot, and I didn't want to just bench Lunala this week. I have a chance to get Kill Leader, so of course I'm going to throw it on the team. It's just kind of here. It's definitely the least useful member on the team, but it does still have a role in the game at least. So this is the set we decided to run with, or I did. And that's going to wrap it up for this team builder. A little bit scuffed. It's pretty late at night, so my mind's not really all in one place right now. But hope you guys enjoyed the team builder. It was a little bit longer, mainly just because the intro is a little bit longer. But this is going to be our final week. Obviously, I will see you guys next week because we have locked playoffs. I'm sure I mentioned it again at the end of the battle. But speaking of the battle, we can just jump into it right now. Here we are in the battle. Good luck, have fun to Matt. We don't see Arcanine or Vaporeon. Okay, that's something. I don't think I saw Regigigas. Nope. There's an Aurorus there. No Whimsicott. No Vigavolt. Is that what it is? No Vigavolt. I kind of wanted to see that. But besides that, that is the 6 that Matt has there. Well, that's not there means this Pokemon. Toad can do a lot of work here. Reboot can do quite a bit. My team actually matches up pretty well here. The particular team I had brought. Alright. I can start crossing out the rest of this stuff while I decide to lead. I was going to lead KOKO, but now that there's no Vigavolt, I don't like that as much. I kind of want to lead Toad. Oh, like, I don't think nothing really stops me from leading Toad and doing stuff. Yeah, let's do that. We'll use Toad early, and then we'll use KOKO a little bit later. I wanted to use KOKO early, but I'm going to need to get in on something like the Rayquaza or Weavile to revenge it. So we'll do that. Again, good luck, have fun to Matt, and I can cross out the rest of the stuff while the loading screen loads. No Vaporeon, okay. I do write down a lot of stuff. You guys should probably know that by now. So I have to cross out a bit. Just how it is. Not that. Rayquaza is very scary. They lead off with Mew, that's fine. I led off with this. I'm not actually the biggest fan of this lead. It could be a lot worse, but it could be better. I don't want to take a grass move early. I don't think he's going to have it, but I don't want to risk it. I have Mana Buzz and or Lunala as a switch in. Lunala's not doing a crazy ton in this game. I could just go throw up rocks, but if I want to defog this away, there's no point. Wow, this is a tough first turn. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's go out into Mana Buzz and see what Matt wants to do. Yeah, it took a long time that turn. I just don't know what to expect with this set here. I did originally have, they used Taunt, that's fine. I had Toxic originally on this Mana Buzz, but I don't have it anymore. So what I'm going to do is just U-turn simply. This one's an easy turn. They Will-O-Wisp, that's annoying, I won't lie, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, finally slow down a little bit. So this will do 2. Yeah, did I get a crit? No, I didn't. I just did a bit. Considering I'm burned, that's what I mean. And I can just go... The thing is, I like Reboot and U-turning, but that does tell him I'm Scarf extremely early. Do I want to give him that knowledge? He's got no flare. Oh, Rayquaza. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to give Matt that knowledge that I am Scarf really early. So we'll do it. I'll U-turn. It's not going to kill this, but it'll do a load of damage. So that is the play we will make. I kind of wish I had like Whirlwind on Mana Buzz, but it's fine for something like a setup Rayquaza. I'm sure I mentioned it in the team builder. This game means nothing for me, but it does mean something for Matt. So I have to play, you know, respectfully. Can't just throw the game for, you know, whoever this might imply for. And plus, if I win 3-0, which I don't really expect to win, but if I do win 3-0, I face Matt next week again. And Matt, again, my matchup's not that bad against Matt, so I thought that would be fine if that happened. They withdraw. They're going to go out into Nidoqueen. Okay, so this will do like nothing, but I'll get some momentum out of it. And I can actually go Seismitoad on this, which is great. Because Toad offensively, I mentioned, is really good here. That does a chunk. And it's what I do after depends. I'll definitely go Toad. Maybe I should have thought about that play. But I can either get up rocks or I can just fire off an Earthquake. What do I like? He doesn't have Hazards up yet. It's either Stealth Rock or Earthquake. I really like the idea of just killing this, but rocks are so good, and his defoggers are not. Let's go with let's put up rocks. If I'm faster than this, I think this is the right play. So yeah, they just switch out. Probably back in the Mew. They go into the Aegislash. Okay. Floats in the air with an air balloon. Good bring. Good thing I didn't go for Earthquake there. So we did get something out of the turn. Now let me think about this. Because this is air balloon, I kind of want to go Mana Buzz and then just pivot out. If they are sub, which he does bring quite a bit, that's a little scary. But I think I'm still going to go into Mana Buzz and do that. Just to break the balloon. And if they go for sub, I'll foul play. I could have stayed in and just broke it, but I didn't want to take the damage if I didn't need to. So they attack me this turn. What are they going to go for? A Shadow Ball, so they're special. Okay. Let's see. That brings me down to 177. The air balloon, so I don't need to cap that. I'm just going to, I think, click a U-turn here. If they King Shield, that's fine. I don't really care too much. Yeah. They Flash Cannon, that's fine. That does a lot, jeez. I will break this thing's balloon. Mana Buzz is chipped, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. And I could just go back out on the Toad. Or I could go into Reboot. Aegislash. Shield. Earthquake close to killing, oh my god. Reboot though, see I don't like letting Rayquaza in for free, and Toad doesn't do that, so let's go in the Toad. So I can Earthquake this. I could have set up with KOKO too. I don't think that would have been a good play. Let's go for Earthquake. He's got no good switch into this besides Rayquaza, and that's a wild play. Well, it's wild-ish because it does resist my stab. So there's dual stab. This kills. Okay. This is dead. And cool, we get rid of the Aegislash. Special Aegislash was a little scary considering compared to physical, which wasn't too scary. So glad that's gone. I don't know if he knows if I'm offensive, because even if I'm defensive with the shield, I don't think he lived that anyway, so that might be good for me. Let's see how Matt wants to deal with this. Because he doesn't deal with it well. Mew tanks a hit. Rayquaza, I'm just going to stay in and attack. Nidoqueen I kill, Aurorus I kill. Weavile's like an iffy scenario. But I think I'll... I don't know about Weavile yet. I don't know what I'd do in that scenario. I'm off my screen right now. They go back into Mew. Okay. They take rocks. Mew. Oh, this thing has Will-O-Wisp, so I'm actually going to switch out on this. And go into the Mana Buzz probably again. Mana Buzz isn't doing too much besides just pivoting around at this point. So I'm cool with just going into this. They actually pull double. Good play. They go into... Is this going to be Aurorus? Aurorus, okay. Good play. They take rocks. There's no warning, yep. Do I outspeed this? Do I risk it? If they're like max speed, I don't. If they're modest, I don't either. Do I need to? I feel like I don't need to risk it, but I think I'm going to anyway. Yeah, let me just U-turn. I want to figure out if this thing has speed in it. It doesn't have max speed at least, but that's cool. And I know Matt's gonna be shocked, but I think I'm just gonna go Lunala on this. That was my switch in, and it's going to be for this, yeah. So let's do it. as they're going to go for Aurora Veil. Okay, so they're going to be this. That's scary. That is pretty scary. My shield's broken, yeah. Ooh, that is really, really scary, actually. For something like the Rayquaza. Let me see what Lunala's doing behind screens to a Rayquaza that's setting up. Does like half. I think I just want to Moongeist and get some damage on this. Yeah, let's Moongeist. I just want to do it once, see what Matt wants to do here. And I can get some extra chip on this Aurorus. This is probably the Light Clay, because it didn't show boots. Yeah, this is nothing, jeez. They Encore, okay, ooh. They're Encore Auroraville. And probably Icy, not Icy Rock, the Light Clay. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna Moongeist again. This doesn't kill, which is nice. I'm gonna stall some turns, which is cool. I think after this, I might just sack Mana Buzz, because I don't want Lunala in on this. Okay, cool. So that's probably Death to Rocks. They freeze dry. Okay, that's gonna do like nothing. Nah, a little bit more than I thought. Info. One return of Hail. 2 returns of Encore. Do I need Reboot's health? Maybe for some things, yeah. I think I just Moongeist. I said I was going to switch, but I think I just Moongeist again. Hopefully it doesn't kill. That's kind of what I don't want. And, yeah, we'll see. It doesn't kill. Good, good, good. Okay. That is doing a lot more than I would like it to. Jeez. My Encore doesn't end yet. Okay. I need to switch here. And I think I'm going to go into my Reboot. Yeah, let's go into Reboot. I'm taking a lot of time off my clock. I have to, like, be careful of that. Alright, so we switch out. Freeze Dry's not going to do too much to me, which is good. As they go for Earth Power. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Thank God I live, but geez. Good play. Oh, wow. And they are the thing. Whew, that sucks a lot. I'm going to U-turn, and hopefully it kills. A U-turn, it should kill. And I think I need to go into Wheezing. It kills. Cool. Aurorus is dead. Oh man, I can't believe they actually Earth Power there. Really good play. And I need to go into, I think, Wheezing to prevent the Rayquaza from setting up in my face for free. Yeah. This does give them like a free Mew or something, but I don't really care about that. At least my Reboot's still alive, so it's not the end of the world. It just sucks because I took all that damage. So this does force Mew or Nidoqueen, and I'm not scared of either of those mons. Unless they're like sub Rayquaza. That could be. I think sub Rayquaza just beats me. Alright, they go Mew, so that's fine. Not too worried about that. I think I just go back into Mana Buzz here. Yeah. They could double and make an aggressive play, but it's fine. I need to keep Weezing's health. It's very important. Taunt. Okay, that's fine. I gotta think about it. I need to play this like really carefully. Once the screen's gone, I'm not scared. I think this is the last turn. Yeah, it is. Cool. So I just U-turn again. I could roost, but I don't really need this thing around too much. They could get up a spike. Need something. Oh, that'd be bad because I don't have my my reboots on like no health. Maybe I could have roosted there. They roost. Okay, that's fine. My U-turn is gonna do 2 damage, but it's fine. I'll do this and I go into my reboot, or I go into Lunala and roost. I like both. I like Lunala being very healthy here. If I throw out with Lunala, that's pretty bad. Does Mew? Mew's got Wisp, Roost, and I think they showed me something else, and I don't remember. Is Reboot or Lunala? Let's go Lunala and try and Roost. If I'm gonna Roost on something, it's gonna be this. I guess the Nidoqueen too could have been a thing. But let's try it. There are very well borders off, yep. Oh, they have Taunt. That's the move. They got Taunt, Wisp, Roost. So if they have an attacking move that can hit this, that's good to know. Are they like mono attacking Hex? Okay. This probably kills me because I'm at half health. Yeah, I'm dead. That was a bad play. That's good to know that they have that, but that actually really is good against my team. Jeez. I'm gonna go Reboot and U-turn. So they don't have Spike. That's good to know. And I'll just go into Mandibles if they stay in. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. But it shouldn't. I could have played that better. Because now, like, Nidoqueen is kind of an issue for my squad here. That does a lot. I'm actually quite content with that damage. Hopefully this is not lagging on your screen because it's lagging on mine. I go Mana Buzz. I am throwing away all my defensive answers, but it's fine. As long as I keep wheezing, that's like the important one. They roost, okay. So clearly I'm not breaking this with this Mon. I'm going to roost once, I think. And then I'll U-turn. They taunt. Good play. Prevent me from roosting. They're playing very well right now. I need to U-turn now. Oh my gosh, I am playing very bad. They Hex. This might not kill me. I am burnt though, so it might. It doesn't. Cool. I get another switch into this. U-turn. My team really struggles with this. Jeez. I need to go. I think I need to just make my KOKO play now. They see it. I'm going to Calm Mind in front of this. I have to do it now. They have the 2 priority users in the back, which I don't like. But I don't think the Reg's gonna have E-speed. I Calm Mind though. They switch out. Okay. Nidoqueen? Yep. All right. This is where the game comes down to. Nidoqueen. Oh, let me pay attention. Let me pay attention. Let me see if they like show Black Sludge or something. They don't. Okay. Modest Life Orb has a 6% chance to knock me out with Sludge Wave. If they are physical, they kill me, and the game is over. Sort of power. Aurora Veil's not there. I 2-ko it, but I think I just go for the Calm Mind again. because that will guarantee you do it. This is the game right here. If I die, the game's over. If I live, then I'm in a great spot, like a really good spot. But I need to live this. Again, if it's special, the chances are very high, like extremely high. They ice beam. They don't even. Let's go. I tank this easily. Nice. Nice throw power. Yep. I don't think Pyappa even saves them. Maybe it does. Yeah, it probably does. The reason I did that was because even if they do knock me down to like 5%, I have my Iapapa. They are not the berry. This should die. It's dead. Sick. Alright. Cool stuff. Scarfers could obviously still do it. Let me see what like Scarf Weavile is doing to me. Yo, Mew. Okay, that's fine. I have a good chance of killing this if they're just max HP, like a very high chance. So I just Thunderbolt. I don't need any more boosts. If they live, but they can't really even do much to me anyway. As they just die, yeah. I was gonna say, if that's just max HP, that doesn't probably live anyway. I think that's game. Again, unless there's Scarf in the back. There's Weavile. They're not boots. I'm just going to stay in and click D-Gleam. I guess they could be Roselli, and I could have just clicked T-Bolt there. I clicked D-Gleam. This is going to die. And yeah, this is going to wrap it up. What's our diff at? What's our diff at? That's very important. Mandibles died. Lunala died. That's 2. Because if I win by 4, it's a tiebreaker between Matt and Ultra Player. Let me just take a look. They took rocks from this too. Okay. I only lost 1 Mon. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Matt. I feel bad, but I just knocked Matt out of playoffs with this. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I think we played pretty well besides that Lunala play. But to be fair, the only target I was roosting on was the Nidoqueen, so GG to Matt, though. Make sure to go check out his channel. I'm going to add something to the intro of this video, because I've been a fan of Matt's for quite a bit now. He was one of the first, like, smaller content creator. He's not small anymore, but, like, when I met him, he was only at, like, 300 subs, which, I mean, that's a lot, but he's at over 1,000 now, so that's pretty awesome. And I've always been a big fan of Matt. So go check out his content. His link will be in the description below. GG again, and I will see you guys for round 1 in playoffs. We're going to be facing Ultra Player, I believe. So that's going to be next week's battle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in playoffs.